here's my beliefs, that I believe that peace can only happen when we have equality and justice. We don't have that. There's groups of people that peace is like completely out of their realm. How can you have peace when you're, when we're having, like, just for an example, equal rights, human civil rights battles, because a lot of groups are not treated equally, and that's really coming across. So if you're like my perspective is coming from a white privilege. I'm a white person, and I've been conditioned, and I'm trying to uncondition myself. But I just wanted you guys to know that, if you believe in peace, it could mean lots of different things. But I also believe that peace is really not possible without equality and justice, and that's why, you could have a peaceful protest and try to protest what's going on in the world. But how can you feel peace when you're a group from a minority or something that's been oppressed and does not have the same privileges as white people do, And so when I come across as, I don't really believe that peace is possible personally unless we have equal justice first. And that's a fight that's going on, and it's been going on for a long time. So I just wanted you guys to know that I might give you guys things sometimes that might be kind of racist, and I'm admitting it. And I want to talk about it sometimes because it infiltrates every part of our life.
I shit you not.
Okay, and you guys there's people that do not have white privilege in our world, And so I came from a place that had privileges that other people don't have, and so I recognize that that might have been sort of a racist idea if you looked at it like, oh, peace is this cool thing that everybody could have, It's beautiful, it's lovely. It is kind of a vision, but it also might be different depending on your perspective. So, yeah, so I just wanted to kind of clear that up. Because the other thing was, I'm trying not to show you guys the art history, all the art history that I learned, which is really coming from a Eurocentric, white supremacist point of view. That is anything but peace. Our country is divided. Our leader is pushing that. He's not an advocate for peace. Our leader, or unity, like Obama was. Unity, peace, people coming together, which is really hard to do because there's so many equality issues and injustice happening that people are fighting against. Okay, so it's so there's been leaders all through history that really advocate for peace. Gandhi was one of them. He had a whole movement for peace. That song "Imagine" by John Lennon. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you will join us and the world will be as one. Imagine no possessions. I wonder if you can. No greed for hunger. A brotherhood of man. There's also such a thing as hope. And you guys are kind of the hope because you guys are the future. So I kind of want to get into the hope thing later, because it can be kind of, depressing to think of the fact that we're pretty far from peace. But fight for the things you believe in. Okay, so moving on.
That bitch crazy.